You know how I said I was going to do the Archon quest Wednesday for the Wednesday video? Well, apparently I lied because I don't know. I just got up, I got up to do it and I'm just not feeling it. So I think I'm going to save it for when I actually feel like doing it so I can actually be, enthusiastic about it. And I figured, okay, well, if I'm not going to do that, what else am I going to do? And then I was like, okay, it's been a minute since I've done a exploration video on its own. So let's do what? So we're just gonna chill out and explore. I would have really liked to do the Archon quest, but I'm just not excited for it, I guess you could say at the moment. So I think I'm gonna save it for a little bit. Let it cook basically until I'm actually like ready to do it. And maybe this opens up the more. Maybe this means like, oh, I'll stream it instead. I don't know. But yeah, so no Archon quest, which sucks. I did hear from a YouTuber I watch called Saluna. I talk about him pretty consistently. He said it probably was the best Genshin Archon quest ever. So that's cool.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to
Yeah,
relinquishing these
yeah. So we're just gonna explore. It's been a minute since I've just sat down and explored. So I'm kind of excited to just kind of chill out. Although I would have preferred to sit down and explore a new region, but we don't have a new region. And I have already 100% explored. I literally already 100% explored the what you call it, the volcano. That's already 100%, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. This game's been lagging like crazy today. I don't know why. Like when I first launched it to record weekly recap, it just wouldn't stop lagging. It was so weird. I haven't seen like anything about the Archon quest though. I deliberately keep stuff like that. I deliberately don't watch it. I've seen a picture of the new weekly boss, and I didn't even know there was a weekly boss until literally yesterday. We could realistically. I'm, I'm making this easy. We could realistically fight the weekly boss, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the story like I did with Arlecchino's. I'm just weirdly not really looking forward to doing an Archon quest at the moment. So I just decided to not do it because, if I'm not excited to do it, it won't make it won't make the video as good as it would be. And I don't want to sit through it. I think it's probably so last night I finished Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and I played that for like 7 hours uninterrupted, or no, probably more like 11 because it was from 8 to about 2 a.m. Well, no, that's probably sad. Is it? No, it's 4. Yeah, that's 6-7 hours uninterrupted of just playing the game, which is fine. I like that game, but towards the end it really started to drag on and I just got so tired of going through story stuff, so I think I need a little refresher or like break or whatever from story things. So I'm just not gonna worry. What the heck is this? I don't know what that does. I've never seen this thing in my life. See, this is why I'm exploring Sumeru, because I don't know what like 90% Sumeru things are. I know. I looked around on the map and Sumeru had my lowest exploration. I mean, the desert has like 0 exploration, but that's because I hate the desert. I despise the desert. In this game and in just every game ever, I think the only desert I actually really like is Gerudo Desert from Breath of the Wild. I know Gerudo Desert is not from Breath of the Wild originally, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are the only 2 Zelda games I've played other than like Skyward Sword. And I don't think Skyward Sword has the Gerudo Desert. And if it does, didn't get there. So yeah. I don't typically like deserts. Like I like deserts if they're interesting, like they're more than just open and empty. But I just don't think this game's desert is very appealing to me. I love the jungle. Like I unironically really like the forest and jungle part of Sumeru. I think it's so cool. But the desert just doesn't. I just don't like it. So I have no idea if anything's up there, by the way. I'm just kind of climbing this tree to see if I can find something. And it's kind of nice to just chill out and play, like just explore. This is why I like new regions. I love to just sit down and explore. It's one of my favorite aspects of this game, but sadly new regions don't come out consistently. I hope we get another region that's similar to, like, I hope Natlan gets its version of the Sea of Bygone Eras or Economia or something like that. So we have an I guess we did already with the Ancient Lands, which I haven't fully explored this. Hold on. Yeah, the Ancient Sacred Mountain. Have I fully explored this? 85. Yeah, that's already really high. So yeah, I like those regions. I don't know. I think it's because I went through, you go through those regions in a quest. It just didn't register to me that that was in a region. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I hope they give one of those to Mondstadt. That'd be cool. And Leeway, give them their own sub regions because they don't actually have one yet. Wow, there was nothing up here. I thought there was going to be because there's something on the big tree in the main city, but whatever. Thanks for shattering my dreams. Yeah, skirt drip marketing is happening. I saw the Dahlia, or let's see, is there a I saw it in the I don't know who they are. No, they're not in this menu at all. So, yeah, I have no idea. I think it's another drip marketing character. I don't know. Kind of looks like Lenny, but it's not Lenny. There haven't been like, I don't think, no, there were pyro pillars. I was gonna be like, there hasn't been like elemental pillars in a while, but they were in that land. There weren't any on the volcano, and that's the most recent spot. So there we go. It's been a while since I've done any exploration in this region. Like, that's kind of what happens when you don't play a region as it releases. When you have, when you have the entire region to explore all at once, it's kind of overwhelming. But I really love playing a region as it releases. It's like you're a part of something, and it's very nice to see. I hope to keep doing it in the future, obviously. I mean, I don't plan on to stop playing this game, so I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't really care. I don't know, anything R&R I just ignore. I don't really care. I don't think I ever plan on doing that quest line. I'm gonna be honest. It does not seem fun. I've heard everything I hear about it is negative, and I don't want to put myself through that. So I really don't care. Maybe when I get to one of the points where the people who have nothing else to do and they go like achievement hunting or whatever, maybe I'll do it then. But I really don't. I really don't care to worry about it. I don't even think like anything you get from it is amazing. Like, I have the sapwood blade blueprint. Maybe the other weapons would technically be good, but I the only one that I can think of off the top of my head that is good is the claymore, because you can slap it on Dia, and she is okay with it. All right, not okay. She can use it. I don't know how or why or what it does, but I've seen people use that before, so I don't care. I hate overly long quests in games. Like, when quests are really long for no reason. Like, I can complain about this in KCD. There's this, in the final like arc of the story, you have to do something, and it takes multiple days. And instead of the game just, skipping it ahead for you, you physically have to wait for, the 2 days that it takes. And it was so annoying, because at that point I just wanted to see where the story was going and not stand around for 2 days. So, I just didn't like it. So I also just don't really like Sumeru's quests so far. Like, all the ones that I've done, all the side quests and everything, haven't been the most amazing. I think it's the Sino story quest. I think that's the one you meet Sethos in, right? I think that's that. I liked that quest. But other than that, I never really liked very many of them. Also, the quick rant, by the way, I have every fucking 4-star except Sethos, and Sethos is one of the 4-stars I'm most interested in playing, because he is, electro bow character DPS, and he seems really fun, and I would like to play him, but I don't have him. I got Dory before him, so I hope I end up getting him at some point, and then I'd have every 4-star character. So, I like collecting the 4-star characters. I think that it's cool. Obviously, I don't care for collecting the 5-star characters, because they're not as easy to obtain, or like you can. Well, they're actually probably easier to obtain, but you need to. Oh, geez, you need to deliberately go for them. Whereas 4-stars you can just kind of get from wherever. I mean, the Dendroculus are the next set of oculi I need to get. They're the next on the list. I just, you know, I just finished. Oh, I didn't just finish. I finished Electroculus a while ago. So the Dendroculus are next, but I don't really like the Dendroculus. So I don't know. I just don't really like exploring Sumeru. I don't think it's the best place to explore. I definitely prefer most of the other regions, honestly. Maybe I think Inazuma is probably a little worse than it, but that's just because Inazuma is a bunch of islands, so it's just a pain to explore when you go through it for the first time. I don't know. I'm just not particularly. I don't like switching teams when I play this. And typically, I really should like walk around with a burning team, but I just don't care. So I like to play the teams I like to play and not switch them too regularly. Man, I was like the forest of Sumeru is so nice. Like this is such a view, but the desert is terrible. I hate it so much. I don't mind like this part of the desert, like right here, because it's all the rocky bits, but the open desert is so just unfun to do. You can see I haven't even unlocked every teleport point. So I don't know, I also think it's a symptom of me just kind of not really loving a character from this region either. I don't think like I don't think I love very many characters from here. Like in Mondstadt, obviously, I really like Venti and I really like, you know, Amber and Fischl and all those characters. And in Leeway, I really like Zhongli and I like Xiangling and all that. And then Inazuma, I really like who's that character? I really like Toma. I really like Ayaka, Ayato. Right? I have my favorites, but in this, I don't have very many. Like I like Tainari and Kale. And then like obviously in Fontaine, I love Farina Neuvillette, obviously. And Escoffier I guess counts now. I am really liking Escoffier. So and then in Natland obviously I love I really like Mavuika. I really like Mulani. I like Kinich. I really like Silali. I really like Roron. I really like Ipa. So I think after Inazuma, Sumeru has the worst Archon quest. I just don't really like the Sumeru Archon quest. I liked the first half, like the first two acts. I really like, and then from then on, it's like and three is fine too. But 4 and 5, I just didn't really love. So I remember I watched like all those Mr. Challenge runs, and he gets to Act 2, and he's like, yeah, it's like the most boring part, and it wasn't. Like on repeat playthroughs, yes, but to me, like Act 2 was probably the greatest part of the Sumeru Archon quest. I really loved it. I like the investigative nature of it, and I think it in some ways it did it better than Fontaine's investigative thing. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be it. It was just a little exploration. It was nice and chill. I liked it. I need to do these more often. But obviously, you know, the new regions are the places to do them, but I kind of already finished the new region, so I can't particularly do that. Anyway, yeah, that's this. Sorry, it wasn't the Archon quest. I don't know when that'll be because I don't want to like rush it, you know. I'll get to it when I feel like getting to it. So yeah, I'll see you Friday for weekly recap. We're doing this lady and this lady. Really? I guess that's like all that we're doing. So yo, I'll see you then. Goodbye.